odds and ends. And down here is just some programs. There's my phone book, my Pro Phone thing. There's my trackball. Over here is the tower. Here's this printer. We're going to give you a full-blown demo of Juno and all that. So let's do it. Like I have a lot of color in this picture. Everything's turning on. I'm going to try not to get too much glare. Now, I'm going to go handheld on this. And I'm also going to do manual focus, because there ain't no way in hell the autofocus is going to keep up with this. Believe me. There we go. I've also got to use the manual iris too. Otherwise you're going to get way too much light in here. There we go. Here's our famous Windows screen. There's my Microsoft Plus, thanks to you. My battery's about halfway down, so if I have to do a jump cut in here, I will. What are you going to do, huh? That's all my stuff. There's my famous drumming fingers. You have your 60s theme. I like the clouds. That tie-dye screen of yours drives me crazy. You can't see anything in it. There's just so much. Here's all my programs. And I've got a lot of shortcuts. I can't freeze this. I haven't got a digital freeze in this camera. But I put a lot of shortcuts on here. They really do save time. Here's Juno. Here's how Juno boots up. Okay? This is how Juno starts. The thing I like is you have all these options right here. You can create a new account. You can just go with it. You can cancel, import account from a different computer, help, or delete the account. And the nice thing is you have to put your password in to start up, but you can have it checked off where you enter it automatically, which I do. Now the fun begins. We have to do a little handheld camera here and use the trackball at the same time. So, and like you, I've got to look at this thing through the viewfinder. So let's hit OK. And here's what happens when you hit OK. Nothing. Let's try again. There we go. Now, here's where your ads are. Most of the time, all this thing says is email was meant to be free. Alright, so when this is the Juno main screen. Nice thing I like about it, you have two tabs up here. Read and write. I mean, what else can you do with email? Read it or write it. You have your different folders here, which I'll show you. And of course, your other stuff here. Now this always starts up when you'd like to check to see whether you have any new mail. Let me see if I can get this a little bit better focus. There we go. Turn the iris down maybe one more notch. Now that's actually better that way. Alright, now here's a letter I got from my girl in Palm Beach today. Yeah. Now here things start to happen. Yeah, email was meant to be free. Juno logo. And this tells you here what's going on. Tells you here you're dialing the number. Let me cut this iris down. Sorry for all the camera shake. And this shows you right here the status of what's going on. You can hear the tone in the background from the computer. Notice this I up here. I'll show you what happens with that later on. Now we're connecting. Sometimes this counts down from 45 to 0. Sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of strange. But it's now connecting. Now it's authenticating my password. Transmission. Tells you how much is being transferred right there. I got a lot of mail tonight. This is going slow. Closes by itself. Something I like. Unlike CompuServe where you have to hit exit or disconnect. 2 messages received. Hey, I finally got something from you. Right. Oh, cool notify. This is something from one of my my classified, one of my things. Let's see what Carrie has to say on Tuesday night. Okay. Now, here's something else. It shows you the letters that you got today, and you highlight it. And the status. It either says new or red. And, of course, it also says the date. Obviously, I got this my time before midnight. This thing from Classifieds 2000 came after midnight, so it's dated tomorrow, which is the 24th, which happens to be my mother's 73rd birthday. It's been a month already. Alright, let me show you about the different boxes here. Let me crank this up a little bit. Maybe you can see a little bit easier. Okay. Watch this, by the way. Notice this hand. This is a very unique hand. This is the pointer, the arrow, which becomes a hand. Now watch this. When I try to click this, look what happens. We cannot display the requested ad because The font Times New Roman Bold is not present on your system. What a shame. I can't read about it. Anyway, here are the different boxes. Inbox, here's all your sent, which automatically file all your letters. And these are my files. Beta newsletters for sale, my brother Jeff, Juno correspondence, KKD birthday, which I'm not going to show you. Linda, MFW music tracks, miscellaneous, Noah is the guy I work with, WKKD and trading. Now, watch this. Here's what you can do when you read. You can either reply, forward, delete a message, print it, move to a folder or copy to a folder, get new mail, or go to your address book. Now, if you want to write, watch what happens to the eye when I click on write. Watch this eye. It shuts. Isn't that neat? You click read, it opens. When you click write, it shuts. I think that's neat. Now, here's how you write a letter, how you compose a letter on Juno. You have to go to your address book, since you want to know who to write to. Click that, and these are all your addresses. And let's go to the old scroll bar. Again, sorry for the camera work. It's going to be a little shaky. And you have the option of putting in like names, and then their complete email address. So all you do to write is like, let's go with you. Click on, hit send to, and if you want to have a copy to, carbon copy, you can put that here. Then all you have to hit is OK, and you're now composing a letter. So you just hit the subject line over here, and then you just hit your message here, and then you hit send. Now, when you want to send a letter, it gives you this option of either getting the letter, or sending the letter and getting your mail now, or put it in the outbox if you want to write more and then send them all later, or you can cancel it, or you have the help, which is kind of nice. And this tells you how many letters you have in the outbox. So I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to clear that message. Yes, I do. And you won't believe how many options. Let me rest my hand. This is getting heavy. You won't believe how many options you have up here, Carrie. This is really great. I'm impressed for a free system. Look at this. You can update your member profile. Can you tell the green, by the way, in the camera? These things are highlighted in green. Change the font, the text color, background color, password. You can put a signature in here. Dialing options, modem configuration, turn off the modem speaker. Let me show you reply settings. This is kind of unique. When you hit reply settings, reply to sender only, reply to sender and copy on recipients. Include text of message and reply. Every time you get a message on the internet, they always do that. I have don't include text. I don't want to see that. And OK. What else do we have under options? Automatically save all senders' addresses. Yes. Save all my sent mail. Yes. Confirmations. Confirm message delete. Confirm address delete. Confirm exit. Update phone access list and system monitoring. Features. No big deal. Edit is the usual. File is the usual. Advertisements, view index. Hit that. The index appears right here. All we have right now is one ad, the ScanJet scanner, which I'm going to close because I can't read the thing anyway. So that's really about it. That's how that works. And by the way, if you look at all my sent messages, these go back to day 1, starting at day 1. Where the hell is that thing? No, I guess not. This actually tells you when I began on Juno. Look how fast those things fly. We're now in July. July 16th. Hello from Ray. Look at this. Here, this is from you. This is from me to you. Oh well. Anyway, so that's Juno. Great system. For nothing. I really, really like it. Let's just exit it. Okay, so let me show you what I have on here, by the way. Turn this down a little bit. Quicken, which I got from a friend of mine. I did make a shortcut to the control panel. I do use it quite a bit. Windows Explorer. There's my Earthlink, Juno. Earthlink actually has 3 sub things. This is mail, this is web access, and this is the Usenet news groups. This is my own website. Up here is Word 97, good old print shop, good old calendar creator, Mark's music tracks. This is my desktop, the recycle bin, Microsoft Network, which I cannot remove from there. It won't let me. And of course, good old Winsome. I did keep CompuServe, even though I'm no longer using it, just to access my old letters and stuff. using it just to access my old letters and stuff. Let me show you now the biggie. Let me show you how Earthlink works. We double click on Earthlink, and this is what I get, a dialog box in the middle of the screen. This does not have like its own opening screen. And what I've got to do here, this is already put in. I have to actually enter my password, and it will dial this number. Let me enter my password. Probably get out of focus here for a minute. I've entered my password, and we hit connect. And you'll hear it dial. I really, really like this system. I like it because it works. It's why I like it. That's almost too washed out. Notice this thing. This is on the new CompuServe 3.0 or whatever the hell it is too, I noticed. You can hear that weird tone. Now here's something else that's novel about this. I have to type my password again. Watch this. And by the way, I now have a little icon down here. You can't see it, but it's got like red and green dots, like a little modem. This appears when I'm on Earthlink. Now I've got to type in my password again and log on to Windows, whatever the hell that is. So let's type it again. Okay, hit OK. Here we go, connected at 28.8 BPS. Now I've got to manually minimize this. This stays here. I minimize this, it goes down here. And now I go to anywhere I want. Mail, web, or newsgroup. Let's go and see if I have any mail. Which I should. I've got a lot of things going on here on Earthlink. Now it's going to load Netscape right in the middle. Netscape Navigator 3.0. Now my entire mail page comes up right here. Now see what's happening down here is telling me what I'm doing. I got 2 messages coming in, and they're going to pop up right here, who they're from, any second. I'm still getting message 1. What's going on here? Must be an awfully long message. Else I just lost contact. That's taking an awfully long time. Usually these things just pop right up. Here we go, 2 of 2, and they'll pop up right here. This thing went very slow before today too. Usually it's 1, 2, 3. It's going kind of slow right now. Give it a couple seconds. Here's all my folders here. Here's the famous inbox that I screwed up. Now it works fine. And these are all my file folders that I created here. There we go. Oh my God, I got them from you. How about that? All right. Let's see what happens, Care. Now I know why it took so long. You sent me some pictures. On Earthlink. Here are 2 photos for you. Ray working 1 and 2. Well, theoretically, if I punch this up, I'll get it. Son of a bitch, it worked! Gee, I wonder where this is. This can't be what Rick Zimmer took of me, was it? Oh my God, Carrie, are you sly? Are you sly? You dirty dog, you. Yep, that's me at work, all right. This had to be what Rick Zimmer took. Isn't that something? Let's see how much farther down this goes. Oh, this is great. You can't tell on camera. That looks pretty damn good. It's an excellent picture. I'm going to have fun with that scanner. I can see that. All right, now, how do I get out of this thing? How do I get out of this thing? Oh, I see. I'm now on a web page. So I've got to go back up here to mail. And now I'm going to hit 2 and see what happens. Looks like the same thing. All right. I'll learn how to navigate my way around here. Let's see. Second photo, Ray working JPG. All right, where's my pointer? Gotta get it right here. Part 1, 2. Very nice. Well, my face did get fat. There's even my name badge. Jesus Christ. I had no idea he took that much of a close-up. You can't tell on the camera, but this picture looks very, very good. Good color, Carrie. I'm impressed. I am impressed. And of course down here it tells you what you're doing. There's my JPEG, mail, and back to Earthlink video. Very nice, Carrie. You know, I'm going to file both of those. Now I know why they took so long. Now here's how you file this stuff. It's probably, you can figure this out without me even telling you. You're pretty smart with this stuff. Carrie K. Decker, message. We go to message, move, hello. Oh, we have to create a new folder. Alright, let's go up here to file, add folder. Oh, that's the one I always hit by mistake. I don't want to add one. I want to do a new one. So we are going to create a new folder. And the name is going to be KKD. I want it in caps. KKD. And we hit OK. We have a folder now with your name. And of course, it's alphabetized. Oh, KKKD. That's alright. I can always change that later. Actually, no. Let's delete that. Get off of here. Let's do that. I wonder if there's a rename folder. Delete folder. Let's just delete it. Alright, now we're going to add one. New folder. Try again. KKD. Alright. Okay. Now we're going to go to inbox. There are your two letters. This must mean that there's a picture. I've never seen that before. Message. Hammer's getting heavy, Carrie. Move into KKD. Boom, there's one. And now this is highlighted automatically. Move KKD. Boom. Messages are gone. So that is how my Earthlink mail, which is actually Netscape. See? Netscape mail. I got two photos from you. Neat. Very neat. Very neat. And of course I have the old fat scroll bar. And this you can resize if you want. You can move this over and it tells you how many messages you have, how many you sent, whatever. Okay. Let's slide that back where I like it. A little more over there. So here's what you can do. Let me, sorry about the camera work. I know it's pretty bad, but this camera gets heavy and a little bit bulky. I can't rest this on my shoulder like you can. So here's what we have up here. Get mail, delete, new message, reply, reply to all, forward, previous unread, next unread, print, and stop. Up here, which you've already seen, whoops, this is the different things I have here. I like showing this because this really shows you the whole program. Edit, view. I have no idea what things like long lines are and sort. I have no clue what they are. I don't use them anyway. Message, just what you want to do with each message. Go, options. This is where you put your options in. Like, do you want to have the previous message printed out in your reply? Shit like that. Window, and this is where you move around from one place to the other on Netscape. Now, I'm in Netscape Mail. Here are the news groups. Let's go to the news group next, and then we'll do the websites last. Okay? Now, here's all the news groups that I've joined so far. Rec Video I was on CompuServe. Tape Trading I was on CompuServe. These I added just today. Video Production. Alt Marketplace Videotapes. Alt Videos Bootlegs. Yes, there is a place for bootleg videos on the internet. Alt Video Laserdisc. Let's punch up Rec Video. Do a double click on that and see what messages are here. There we go. Now see, the thing I don't like about this is a CompuServe, you had a whole sentence here. Here you have like the first 20 characters, that's it. And we can just scroll down these messages. So I can find my arrow. You can just scroll down these things. And if something catches your eye, a topic that catches your eye, you just double click on it. And this is going very, there we go. and it pops up over here. Pops up over here. The thing I like about it, this is in blue. You can double click this and get to a news group, or you can get to a reference. It's nice. Now the way I have it set up, the previous message is in boldface, and this guy's message is in normal type right here. This is just the way I have this set up. Kind of nice. Okay. These came with the program, came with Earthlink. This is their own news groups, and this is to help people, you know, for whatever. So that's how the news groups page looks. And again, this little thing still on down here. And if I put the arrow on this thing, this is, watch this. This is how many bytes you've received, how many you sent, and that goes away in a couple of seconds. That's kind of neat. Alright, let's go to the last and final part of this, which of course is the web. And here's how I get there, by hitting bookmarks. Here are all my web bookmarks. Let's go to Classifieds 2000. Oh, there I am again. Obviously that was in the memory. And again, this tells you what's going on down here. Now notice how fast this thing came up. Yes, that's what 32 megs of memory will do. Oh, that's almost better like that. Brightened it up pretty good. I like this stuff on the left that they have on the websites these days. It's kind of neat. Alright, this is Classified 2000, where I found all those betas. Now, I'm going to show you something. Let's go under video cameras. I've been talking about this. You will not believe how many of those V5000s are for sale, Gary. And I'm not trying to make you eat your heart out, but I want to tell you something. There are a lot of them. Let me cut this down a little bit. You really, yeah, I think you can read that better. The thing I like about this is you can actually access this by the brand. And every major brand is here. We hit Sony. Scroll down a little bit more. Hit Hi8. Now I like this. Product is new, used, don't care. Show newest ads first, which will update everything, and just click search. And you will not believe how many camcorders, Sony Hi8 camcorders, are for sale on this web page. Of course, it tells you up here where you're at. 19 items. Well, now these are only Hi8s. Remember that. Here we go. Here we go. There's one V5000. There's another one V5000. Let's see how much they want for these suckers. Scroll it down this way a little bit. Alright, the first one, he wants 1500, way too much. VX3, that was that 3-chip Hi8. CCD V5000, 800. Now that's a good price. 800 bucks, Carrie. Tempting. That's the shoulder one that you want, the shoulder mounted Hi8. Now this one here, the EVW 300, that is a super high Hi8, which is why it's $4,000. That's a Pro Edition. Now here's another one. Look at this. That was the second. Here's the third. Here's the fourth. On the first page alone, we got 4 of them. Anywhere from $1,750 down to $800. And here's another one. $1,799. Unbelievable. Here's another one. He wants $1,799. Probably the same guy. Yeah, same area code, same phone number. Unbelievable. The 801. Now that was a good camera too. That was a Hi8. And let's see now. New search. You can't see it, but oh, that was it. All 19. Okay, so there we have it. You had like 8 of those things. 7 or 8. And a lot of them, Carrie. A lot of them. Okay, let's go to... Where have I been recently? Oh, the battery's going. Alright, I gotta change batteries, Carrie. Hold on a second. We'll do a jump. Okay, we're back. I'm not sure what kind of a jump cut that was, but we're back, Carrie. Anyway. Alright. So that's one of my favorite websites, Classified 2000. Here, of course, is good old Recycler. Notice how fast it came up. Thank you. Yes, that megs of memory does make a big difference. This is where I always go, electronics and accessories. And of course, I have an ad in here. I actually have 3 ads in here. Nice thing about this is I don't get 5 hours a month. I get unlimited for 20 bucks. You know what? I like it. There's no big rushing or anything. I like it. I like how you have all these little things on the bottom here that show you where you've been too. This is taking a long time. There we go. Again, tells you what's going on down here. And of course we have that bar that goes across. This little icon here, I can check my mail at any time. And this icon here, this key, I've learned if something is encrypted, this key is not broken. It's whole. When something's not encrypted, the key is just like it is. And sometimes Recycler takes a while to boot up. Here are all my bookmarks. CNETCOM, of course, this is Sci-Fi Channel. Let's go to Shoka's video. There we go. That one came back. Here's Shoka's, which I think we discussed last week on the internet. Here's their website. And they have a little thing that you can download and watch it. Now I know you're dying for this. Let's go to the last one, the Betamax Info Guide. You ready for this? This is my website. This is just the first draft. Okay? Home page. Let's go to the home page. The Betamax Info Guide. Welcome to the Ultimate Betamax Information Guide. Here you will find a listing of all the Sony Betamax VCRs from the beginning to the current day with lots of pertinent information. Additions, corrections, that are always welcome. Untitled text page. Right here. Nothing happened here because I don't know why. I guess I didn't complete it or something, but I'll have to get to show you what it's all about. Okay? The way they're doing this, and this is not on the web yet. They give me 6 pages, that's it. And then they give me the icons, home page, send email, and here's who's created by Delta Point QuickSight. This is part of Netscape. This came with Netscape. So that's how I was able to get this. I'll show you later on how that looks. Let's go to my brother's website, Jeff's page. Now notice how these rainbow bars move. This is sharp. The camera's not picking up quite as sharp as, of course, you're seeing it in person. But this is Jeff Glasser's webpage. That's my brother. He has this thing about the Vietnam War. Click on the map to proceed. Let's click on this big map. He scanned that map in, he told me, and he colored it using Paintbox or something, which I thought was kind of clever. So this is my dumb brother's webpage. It's funny how he and I both got into computers. A couple of personal photos. You ever see what my brother looks like? Let's download a photo. Jeff's personal page. You're going to see him. That's a Buddha statue. That's not Jeff. You're going to see him as he looked in 1972. There he is. That's my bro right there. That's him. A lot less hair right now than he had in 72. But that's the bro. This is a black and white picture, by the way. So that's my brother's webpage. What else do I have here? Oh, here's where we go crazy. The Internet Movie Database. I don't know if I told you about this one or not. But this thing is really, really neat. And this is what can take a lot of time on the web. Okay? Ah, brother. Where can we go now? Cast or crew name. Turn this down. Let's type in William Shatner. Okay? I know you're not crazy about Star Trek, but so what? Just as an example, William Shatner, hit search. We're now searching. William, see how fast that came up? I love it. William Shatner. And this is what you can do with William Shatner. You can buy something of his, see his biography, the awards he's won, images, more hyperlinks, and sounds. Alright, I turned the iris open a little bit more. It looked like it was getting a little bit too dim. Filmography. Starfleet Academy. Whoa, what the hell is that? Something new? I I never heard of that. 1997? Starfleet Academy. Whoa, what the hell is that? Something new? I never heard of that. 1997? I don't know what VG means either. Anyway, this shows the films he's been in from the current day going backwards. Here's all his Tech War films from the mid-90s. Star Trek 3. Star Trek the Motion Picture. We're back in 80 now. And yes, every one of these is in blue. Meaning you can click on it, or double click on it I should say, and go to that movie. This is incredible, isn't it? These are things he directed as actor, director, or writer. Writer filmography. Here's the thing I like. Notable TV guest appearances. Kind of like the book I showed you earlier in this video letter. This was in all the things. This shows all the things he's been in. He was in Kung Fu. And it tells you the year and the character he played. And the title of the episode. And the year of broadcast. That's a lot of info. Now let's see how these links work. Let's go to Mission Impossible right here. Let's click on Mission Impossible 1966 and see where this takes us. There it is. See how fast that came up? Nice, huh? Okay. Now it tells you all about Mission Impossible. Here are all the directors. That's a lot of them. Here's the cast. What year the cast was here. This is, of course, alphabetized, it looks like. Peter Graves, Stephen Hill. By the way, if you have a 1 or a 2 here, that means there's 2 actors with the same name, I found out. There's 2 Peter Graves. This is Peter Graves number 1. Alright. And for some reason, I can't get any farther on this. Bob Johnson, voice on tape. Isn't that something? Guest appearances. I can't scroll any farther down here. I don't know why. It's very interesting. Let's click on Leonard Nimoy. Wow. Guess what? I'm frozen. Wow, I'm frozen, Carrie. This has never happened before. Ha! Let's see if I can hit the stop button up here. Nope, I am frozen. Isn't that something? Wow, you saw history in the making. I can't get anywhere else on here. I can't get a hand here or anything. Oh, there we go. It just came back. It just came back. Wow. That must be where I clicked. Let's go a page back and see where we wind up. Let's see what's going on here. That's never happened before. Mission Impossible. That's really something. That is very, very, very strange. And nothing's happening. Very strange. Anyway, that is how... Yeah, I'm locked out again. Freaky. Very, very, very freaky. Alright, here we go. Somewhere I got to something here. Let me stop this and get off of here, because now you see how my websites usually work when they're not frozen. This is strange. There we go. Let's exit this. Alright, now I have to manually disconnect from here. So I have to maximize this and hit disconnect. Tells me how long I've been on, 25 minutes of this stuff. And it should go away. Now let me show you, this is my web builder. Let me show you my web page. Automatic web page creation and site management. Nice, huh? Let me show you what I've done here. And again, I may not even go with this. Okay, let's see. Where is this damn thing? Hit Betamax. Double click it. Betamax 2 DBL. This is what I renamed the site. Okay, here's what the first page is going to look like. This is my opening page. And what I got to do is I have to save it. And I've got to go up here to this little icon, which will show you what it looks like. Here it comes. It's reloading Navigator again. Now you've seen that before. Okay. Alright, let's close that. In fact, let's just shrink that down. Let's just minimize that. Now let's go to my first page, which I have to save it. I guess I gotta save it. And let me go to this icon here and show you what it looks like. There we go. Ultimate Betamax Info Guide. And this actually is as far as I've gotten. And that's as far as I've gotten. So that's the Revo website for what it's worth. That's it. That's it. And right there's the address right now. Of course, it's in my file. It hasn't gone anywhere. I have not uploaded this yet. And that is it, kiddo. I'm getting tired. It's getting late. I've got to go to work tomorrow. And I don't even think I'll dub this off right now. Let's exit. And that's it. So that's the old computer. Like I said, just in case you can't or don't access this. By the way, I now have Navigator Gold. I downloaded this since the last part of the video letter, so that's already out of date. Anyway, in case I, for some reason, can't get this thing up and running, at least you can see it before anybody else. You are the first to see this, my friend. This I stole from someone else's webpage right here. This is a neat graphic of blinking lights, obviously. And like I said, I found out that you can download someone else's webpage and take anything you want from them. You can take their graphics, anything. So I learned how to put all this stuff in right here. The welcome page, which is the next page. Here's the listings. This is basically a list of all the Betamaxes that were ever out. And the Ray Glasser personal page. And then I got this icon from Delta, I think it's called Delta Point, which is Earthlink or Netscape's own web builder. But this is a cute little icon which I like. And once you click on it, you can see it says mail to videoholic@juno.com, which is me. And this is, I mean, it tells you everything. It tells you how to name your pages. It tells you how to link them. I mean, I have learned so much. And this is all I've worked at since Friday night. So like the last 4 days and nights, this is all I've done. I've watched no TV, no movies, nothing. Nothing at all. Let's go down and see what this thing is about. Let's go to the welcome page. And here's one of the coolest things. See this rainbow line? I actually got that from my brother. He found it somewhere too. And it is sharp. It keeps changing color like that. I actually made it thicker than what he had. It was a real thin line. This is the welcome page. You can read that there pretty much. Like these bullets over here, they change color. I got that from someone else's page. I learned how to use the cut and copy and paste. I'd never used that before until I started doing this. So I taught myself so much about this computer in the last 4 or 5 days. It's absolutely incredible. I've learned all this stuff, and it's all been recent too. There's the email thing again. I like that thing. Alright, This, of course, goes back to the home page. Now we've got to move the cursor again. This color viewfinder is really nice. Now we've got to move the cursor again. This color viewfinder is really nice. Here's the Betamax listing. This is what it looks like. And now I have a double rainbow line going across the page here. I may change this. If I can figure out how to import stuff from Microsoft Word, I want to do a thing saying the Betamax listing with like a 3D perspective trail on it. Kind of like I did with my my letterhead. So this is all this thing is going to be, a list of all the Betamaxes that were ever out, going by year, which is in large blue type, model number, which is in bold, suggested retail price, and then comments about the machine. It's just a list for reference, and it's actually a lot more intense to do than I thought, because it takes taking a lot of research. Some of the things I have, the dates are wrong and the years are wrong, and what can I say? It's just a lot of work, but I'm enjoying it, and it's something that a lot of people want. I think you had an SL3000, the first portable Betamax, recorded X2, played back X1 and X2. And here we go. This is something I got from someone else's webpage. It's actually changing color. There's like a little red, let me see if I can crank this up a little bit. There's like a red arrow there. You can barely see it, maybe. Like a red thing that keeps cycling. And of course, this will take you back to the home page. We go to next. Now, just in case I manage to get this up on the web tonight or tomorrow. Actually, tonight's almost done. I'm tired. This is a little disclaimer saying this thing is still under construction. But my brother's helping me out with this thing a lot. He's giving me a lot of hints. There's the email thing one more time. And I dated it today, September 30th. This is neat. This thing becomes a hand. And, of course, it's a mail to videoholic@juno.com. I still like to use Juno instead of Earthlink because it's free. Obviously. Here's a neat thing. To edit this stuff, you just go to this edit icon, and this whole thing changes. The page is still here, but the whole top changes. Right over here, you can make the font bigger, smaller, bold, italic. You can make it fixed width. There's all your color selection and all kind of other shit. You can do numbers, bullets, indent, left justify, center, right justify. All kind of crap, which is really, really nice. Let me show you what I've scanned now. Let me get off of this stuff. Let me show you what I've scanned with this, where the hell is it? With this scanner. This picture publisher is nice. Graphics Suite. I'm going to have a ball of Comdex this year. I'm so advanced in computers compared to just a year ago. I know so much more. I should have a good time. Alright, we're going to look at C drive. Now, give me a second to type this in here. Revo.gif. I just found out that GIF is actually a CompuServe name. I didn't know that. But according to this, it is. Now, you're going to see a copy of that thing that I just scanned in. There it is. There's the page that I scanned in. Now, see this here? There was something else there that I blocked out. How did I see it? This is what the original looks like with very bad lighting. Let me open the iris just a little bit here. The camera sometimes is very reddish. They had a thing with Mel Torme here, which I didn't want, so I just got rid of it. Kind of neat, huh? I just took, there's a little paintbrush here, and over here is your color palette. You open this up. Let me close this down a little bit. This has so many great colors in here. This is all the colors that you can dip into and add. All these different shades and hues. Matter of fact, I hate to tell you what I did, the same thing that you did on your TV guide cover. I dipped it in this green because I had like some black splotches. I dipped it in this green and I airbrushed it out. Just like you did, Carrie. Is that incredible or what? So this is like a shrunken down version. And the problem I'm having is I can't get it this size on my web page. It comes in as a real big area. I don't know why. So it's just a matter of playing with. I must have spent 8 hours on this scanner today. That's incredible. Let me see what else I can open up here. I haven't even done this yet. Let me go to my A drive. I have a Beta logo in there that I want to insert, which is right there. Open that up. Now this I scanned in, believe it or not, from this Fuji tape box right here. I took that B logo from this Fuji tape box right there, and I just cropped out the Beta word, and that's what I have left is the Beta logo, which I'm going to try to insert somewhere on my web page. So that's the two things that I scanned so far. And what I didn't know is these things take a long time to scan. They really do. My God, it took like 15 minutes to scan in my picture. But the nice thing is that you can set up your own resolution. You can go with 300 DPI or 600 up to like, I think like 14,000 or something. And the higher the DPI, the resolution, the longer it takes to scan. It takes a long time to scan this stuff.